All right, so I'm out here, people have asked for it, and I thought, why not? Here's the story on the white Miata, and yeah, I'm doing my little curb stomp thing. So yeah, as you can see, I have some retro looking seats in there. Just installed that, love the way they look. But this car has been through a lot. So it has a salvaged / stolen title. This was gonna be my first Miata, but the guy wanted $1,500 for it, and back then, 2015, I didn't even have that much money, because I mean, I was still like in high school. So I waited, and then the red one popped up, and I got it for $200 through a family deal. Then a few years go by, I buy my black Miata. I sell that because it has a knocking engine, but that's later on. I got my parts Miata. That was gonna be my race car. That didn't work. And from the get-go, I wanted a Miata for rallycross. So I decided I'm gonna do it because my red one was way too nice to rallycross. And then I thought, you know, maybe this car is still for sale. So I went to the guy a few years later, back in 21, if I remember correctly, maybe a little bit later. And he still had it for sale, and he lowered the price. But the downside was this was sitting outside, and that's a problem because it was out in the middle of the field out of nowhere. Carbon Tesla. And yeah, so sitting outside, and the gas tank had problems. I mean, it had a hole through it. I mean, this thing had better days. And it had no title because he lost the title. So kind of crazy. Brown. So basically, replaced that in one day. So my buddy Mikey came by my house, and he helped me pick it up with his trailer and truck. And you've probably seen him on the channel a few times, drift triking and stuff like that. And yeah, so he helped me out. We got my parts car, we dropped the gas tank, and then we popped it in here all in one day, got the car running. Then the hard part was getting the title. So we didn't have the title. Somehow the title was in Ohio. The car was in Virginia at some point because, well, you can see here, it has a Virginia thing. So this car was in Virginia at some point, but not roadworthy or anything. There was some body damage that was done underneath the car, so it got a salvage title. This car has been through a lot, stuff I don't even know. But the window was down on this side, still messed up. I need to fix that. So that's something I need to work on. But yeah, got the car, been a great project, and this thing fires up faster than any of my Miatas. I mean, if there's like a storm or like some disaster, I would trust this more than I would trust any of my other Miatas. Absolutely love it. And yeah, so the guy talked himself down. He originally wanted $1,500, even back when it was left in the field. And he was like, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to redo it. So how about $1,000? You know it's worth that. And I'm like, you know, why not? So my family used to have Guinness pimento cheese. We sold that. And yeah, so I need to probably take that off. I'm going to be repainting the car soon. So just added some little tiny stickers and stuff. Need to redo some of these, but it's an overall fun build that I did. The main reason I bought the car is it came with a hard top, and I thought, you know, if this car doesn't work out, it'll be my new parts car. I'll get rid of my other one, clean up the yard, and I'll keep the hard top. So for $1,000, I got the car and the hard top, and then overall, I've gone around and worked on the front. I've added a exhaust system that came off the parts car. It's a racing bolt 2-pipe, and then up front I have a cold air intake that's a racing beat with the U, so don't really see those too often. I have a new radiator I'm going to put in it. This one doesn't have any problems, but thought, you know, why not? Oh, and here comes JJ because we're about to play pickleball. Here you go. So under the hood of my rally car, parked next to that, I have this. This is the racing intake from Racing Beat, and this thing actually sounds cool. So whenever I'm driving in here, it goes like, I love it. I love it. And yeah, it has the zip tie treatment. I bought a radiator, so I'm gonna put that in the car as well. Just better cooling. Haven't had any problems, but you know, why not? And for protection, I might stick back the AC cooler in the front, and then yeah, so this is kind of a setup. I'm gonna make it look a little bit nicer, and here's the max speed. You can see it's the first gen or first tier, whatever you want to say, so you can't adjust the dampening. So when I lifted the car, yeah, it's just lift and very, very, very stiff. So you may be asking what's next for the car. As you can see, I'm running these, and that is on purpose. These rims right here are actually like the best rallycross rims because of how light they are. And they came on the car. I believe this came off a later Miata. Didn't come with this one, but hey, it came with my car. So gonna maybe change that later on. Want to add rally lights to the front, and I may or may not be putting a bull bar on the front. I think that might look cool. I don't know. Also have these tires that are snow tires. Fits the car. Problem is, need to raise it more because this scrapes when I hit a really hard bump. And at one point I did think it'd be funny to get some BMW adapters and stick these rims on, but I don't think that would probably work too well, especially with these being 19-inch. So we're gonna be doing that hopefully with the bull bar on the front. I've seen where a guy did that. I got that bull bar for like $15 or less, so I thought, why not? So I'm gonna get another paint job done to this because, well, you can see the primer. It's been through a lot. So gonna be doing that. That'll be great. Gonna repaint this car as well, which I can do a whole video on what the game plan is with this because, well, as you can see, zip tie. We're gonna do some 3D printing stuff. So can't wait for that. We're also gonna do 3D printing for this. Can't wait. So stay tuned. So overall, I paid $1,000 for the car, $300 for the coilovers, got my parts car. That saved me about $3,000 on this with the gas tank and all the other little mods. So this car is definitely worth more than what I put into it. I've really done this on a budget. The roll bar especially, got that out of the parts car. So if I went to go make this ready for rallycross, it would have costed me probably about $5,000 in the state it was. But since having a parts car and other little things here and there, it really helped out. So definitely did this on a budget.